What's going on, YouTube? It's been a couple years. I'm a little older now, but we're gonna try to bring the channel back with a revival of this 1982 to 1990 EZGO 3-wheel 2-stroke golf cart. Just picked this thing up for $300, which may have been a little too much, but so first order of business, the motor mount is malfunctioning a little bit, and it's under it's above the throttle lever thing. So first order of business is get that fixed back to where it's supposed to go and bolt that back in. I'll let you know how that goes. And then looking here on the serial number, the last two digits are 87, so this is gonna be an 87 EZGO text track. All right, so after some persuasion, we got the motor mount back where it's supposed to go. The throttle's working properly, and we're gonna put a washer on there, and then we're gonna hook up some power and see if she'll crank. All right, we're gonna do the crank test on the golf cart. I don't think it's gonna crank, but Colin has faith in it. Oh wait, which way's on? I think either way is on, middle's off. Or
no, it definitely says on. Normally on these though, you push.
Oh! She cranks. All right, that's very good news. The golf cart cranks. I'm not seeing any fuel pumpers though, which is a little worrisome. So we're gonna mess with that a little bit. All right, well we have sparks, so this is looking pretty good for her running. Now we just gotta hope we can get that fuel pump running. So now that we've verified that it's sparking and has cranking abilities, we are now redoing the fuel system. We're gonna try to prime the pump and see if it's working.
All right, Chad. So I have never seen this in the history of working on any vehicles ever, but the whole terminal came out of the battery.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need a new battery for sure. But right now what we're doing is we're gonna hook our jet ski battery up to these terminals, and we're gonna crank it to see if we can get some fuel pumpage. And if it fires off after that, we're gonna try to empty the tank and try to run it. And if not, we're gonna have to clean the carb, empty the tank, and then we're gonna try to run it.
Let's put that line on.
All right, so we just tested it. The fuel pump is pumping. We have it with the glass, so now we're gonna drain the tank and we're gonna hook it up to the carb and see if it's... All right, so it's running kind of rough. We got it with the choke on it, and we're drawing it out of the can of fuel right there, but it is gonna run for sure, guys. All right, first start with the gas. It might take a minute on the crank. Definitely gonna need some carburetor work, but it is running. It's a little smoky. It's starting to clear out a little bit. Never mind. Oh, god damn it.
The battery's... Yeah, turn the wheel. Go.
We should have started on a better surface. Here, keep it. I'll give you a... Oh yeah, put it in reverse. Give it gas with it in reverse.
I'm just gonna roll it out. Let's see what it does.
All right. Give it a beans. Come on, guys. She's definitely gonna need some carb work. All right, guys, so we had it late last night on the golf cart. Back working on it again today. Never got it running right. So, and we noticed that it's backfiring out of that intake gasket right there. And oh, I gotta save that because that's for the oil pump. But we noticed it was backfiring out of the intake gasket. So I'm gonna try putting a new gasket on there. I bought some gasket maker, and we're gonna see how that goes. Oops, we just lost something. Hopefully that wasn't important. But yeah, get back to you. So here's the gasket out of the golf cart. Obviously, it looks quite original. It looks a little blown out in some spots. So I'm gonna replace it with a new modern gasket, and we're gonna try her again, and hopefully she'll run. All right, well, it's definitely not the prettiest gasket, but I have made a gasket to fix that, hopefully. Now, if this one doesn't work, I'm going to try to make another one. But I think this one should be good enough to work. But I'm going to put it on, we're going to see. All right, guys, upon further investigation, I took the reed valves out. And then there's another gasket under there that was obviously not in great shape. It's cracked. So we're going to make another one for that one, too. And we're going to put them both on there. All right, so I just put those new gaskets back on. And I went to try to start it. And it was not sparking at all. So I hooked up this other spark plug I had laying around. Unfortunately, it's not going to fit. I'm going to have to go buy another one. But it does spark with this one, and it does not spark with this one. So we're going to try a new spark plug.
Come on, best. Oh, yo,
All right, looks like all my efforts today were successful, and she is going. Holy shit. Fly by.